Hi Cancerians, how are you? How has your Christmas break been, whether you celebrated or not? I hope that all is well for you. So I'm going to be doing a reading for you shortly, but I just wanted to give you an update on the channel before I do that. So I'm going to be taking a step back from doing readings, or posting readings should I say, online, so on the video sharing platforms and on Instagram. As I've said to the other signs, it's something that I've thought about for quite a while. It was very an intuitive feeling that it was something that I needed to do for quite a while, and I wanted to make sure I gave myself plenty of time to sort of feel it out and think about it and assess if it was the right decision, if it was something that I really wanted to do. Because to be honest, when the thought first came in, I was like, really, why? Why would I do that? But my intuition has kept on pushing this message onto me of taking a step back, and it's just a feeling, isn't it? And then I agreed with my intuition, even though I didn't necessarily know why, but it has become more apparent actually over the past few weeks, the reasons why I need to do it. My focus is going to be shifted more to my one-to-one, in-person and face-to-face connections. So yeah, so in terms of the channel, it's not going to be taken down or anything. The content's still going to be here. The channel's still going to be here. It's just that I don't have plans to post. I have sort of made an agreement with myself that if I feel guided by my intuition to do a reading and post it online, then I will do that. But it does mean that I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if this is just a short-term break. I don't know if it's long-term. I don't know, to be honest. So I'm not going to make any promises. All I can say is if my intuition says, yep, do a reading, then I'll do it. I will be around in the background as well. So if you want to communicate with me at all, then you can still do that, and I will still respond, whether you do that in the comment section. So, you can comment now, or even if you want to comment in a year's time, I'll still be made aware that there's a comment there to reply to. My email address is still in the description box if you want to communicate with me that way. And it's, as I say, if you want to communicate, it can be anything from saying hi, sending an emoji, to having a chat, whatever, that's fine. And I will be doing personal readings as well still. So that is it for the update. Let's get into your reading. As the title of the video says, it's us sort of leaving 2024 behind and going into 2025. And I don't know about you, I've spoken to a number of people and I feel the same way, but I feel like 2024 was bloody exhausting. I'm so excited to go into 2025. I don't like to wish time away, but I'm like, I've kind of had enough of 2024 now. It's been great. Like it feels like 2024 to me, and please feel free to comment and let me know how you feel about this. 2024 was 1 year. It's felt like about at least 5 years in one. That much stuff happened for me. It's felt like a lot. And it all serves, doesn't it? Whether it's been the good stuff, the not so good stuff, it's all served. It's just been a lot, and I'm tired. And I know there's quite a few people around me that feel that way as well. So anyway, let's get on with it. So this message, maybe it may feel like it's more relevant for you for January 2025. It might feel like at another point in 2025 it's relevant, or it might carry you all the way through 2025. Let's just be open and see what comes through for you. So for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, what do we need to know? Oh, you have new beginnings. Pisces, I believe Pisces got new beginnings as well, and you've got change and new beginnings. That's a good start for you. Let's see what the tarot tells us. So what else do we need to know for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising? I feel like saying, Cancer, that you're going to have to be open to change as well. There's something about needing to be open to it. Like it won't just magically happen by itself necessarily. You have to be open and willing. Even if it's just an affirmation, like whether you pray, meditate, whatever. If you want it out loud, just say, I am ready, willing and open to change, or for change. I feel like I need to say that. Right, anything else? So you've got the Knight of Pentacles down. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Pentacles. You've got the Nine of Wands upside down. I was hearing down. I was kind of mentally asking myself, are these meant to be down? I didn't even know the sun was underneath it, and the sun is down as well. What else? And then we have the King of Pentacles. I like that. That is a progression. To me, with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, this means it's going to be a slow, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a slow change. It might be progressive. I mean, you could have something that's like a trigger that triggers the change, but overall it might be a bunch of small changes. To be honest, it might be a bunch of small changes, and then by the end of 2025 it's like, oh shit, all that happened. That kind of energy. But there's some sort of maturity here with it, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're immature now and you're going to become more mature, but something matures and develops. Could be materialistically, financially, greater levels of commitment even potentially. So if you're in a relationship, I mean, there's no relationship cards here, but if it was, it would mean that the relationship matures in some way, shape or form. It could mean that something you've been working on grows and develops and matures. Could even be yourself, that your commitment to yourself and whatever it is that you want or you're doing or how you feel, that matures and develops and grows. It is going to take dedication and perseverance, though, I think, with the Knight of Pentacles being there. As I said, it wouldn't be overnight. And that can take a shitload of patience sometimes, especially if you want something to happen yesterday. So with the Nine of Wands here, I like the fact that I do like the fact that it's in reverse. I think, again, with the Nine of Wands and the Sun being in reverse, to me, that is that willingness and that openness that, yes, I am willing, ready and willing for things to change. That's what that feels like. The openness with the Sun. The Nine of Wands to me, I was just saying about how, so I'm showing it up right now, even though it came out reversed, how 2024 to me felt exhausting. It's kind of, I don't know if the right way to put it with it in reverse is coming out of that, but I guess one way of looking at it that I kind of feel from the way it is that with it being upright, it's where you're doing whatever you're doing in life, your day-to-day, whatever you're committed to or involved in. And it's exhausting, and it just feels like, oh my God, how much more? I can't take any more of this. But with this particular card, whatever this part is, it's not fruitful. There was something that's not fruitful here, and that's why the change, I feel like the change is needed, because with this Nine of Wands, there was something that's not fruitful about it. So it's just like a never-ending journey, story, slug. I think it's reversed because it's like, it's sort of a message saying no more of that. It's a waste. You need change, you need something new, something different, and again, being open to it. Like if, I give this example a lot, don't I? If you're in a job, in a thankless, let's say thankless kind of job, or a thankless relationship even, or just a relationship that isn't growing for a very long time, and it's like, honestly, it's never going to get any better. You can keep at it, but it's just like you're just forever in a Nine of Wands. It's never going to go to the 10 and then go back to the 1. It's always going to be that Nine of Wands where it just feels hard and drains the life out of you. You need something different. It's time to commit to something different and use that perseverance energy for something else, because I know upright, it usually, for me, one of the meanings would be perseverance, or can be perseverance, depending on what else it comes up with. But for me, it feels like it's not even perseverance anymore. It's torture. It's almost like it's torture now. And what's the other word? Suffering. So it's like, it's a message to sort of say, no, that can't continue anymore. There's just nothing, there's no more to it. There's nowhere for it to go. There's nothing else here. But be open and willing to change, and then you will experience that growth and commit to that that has the potential to grow, has greater potential to grow. In fact, commit to that which at least has potential, because that's no potential. That's no potential. So there's a need to be open to something different, something else. What's on the bottom of the deck? Page of Swords. That's an open mind. It's like a beginner mindset. Yeah, new truth with the Knight of Swords. And then the Death card is change on the bottom of the deck. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is starting something new, planting a new seed. So, yeah. Right, so that's as much as I can say about that. I'm going to get you a Power of Surrender card, which will give you some sort of clue as to what you, I love what's on the bottom of the deck, actually, I'll tell you, what you may need to let go of from 2024 to move into 2025. First of all, it says, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. That is the opposite of that. This is nothing, that's heading nowhere, that's just limbo forever. Full power is where you say, actually, no, I don't have to choose this. I can be open to change. And then you step into your full power. So let's see what we actually need to know from the deck. You've got 2. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So take that as it's relevant for you, but it can also mean that you may need a bit of help to either to feel inspired to for things to change, or you need got a few different thoughts are coming in now, so it gets confusing. Slow down. You need the support to be inspired to change. It can be that part of the change is that you need more love and support. Again, going back to the example of a relationship, like a dead-end relationship, it's like, actually, no. If this relationship can't become more loving and supportive, then it's going to have to go. But you have to be loving and supportive to yourself to begin with. You give that to yourself before you can get it from someone else. And there was another thought, and I've forgotten what it is now because too many thoughts came in at once. Oh, you might need the support while you are making the changes. That's the other thought that came in. And then you have, surrender to procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. That may be procrastination as well, to be honest. Where, as I say, it's like a dead end, and it's like, it ain't going to change. It's not going to go anywhere. You do have to be open to something different, or at least doing it a different way. But it feels like something different, period. For the most part, it feels like something different in general. So yeah, that's your message. Those are your messages as you go into 2025. Again, thank you very much for the support with viewing the video, supporting the channel, liking, subscribing. It's all greatly appreciated. I hope that you have a fantastic 2025. Again, I will be here in the background, if not posting. If you want to communicate with me via comments, email, whatever. If you want to book a personal reading, info's in the description box. But I wish you a fantastic 2025. Take care.